Yo, I tell for your mama by your platform so yeah somewhere in Nipa abrabo masetna it in ya tuni din and me ba na me nwa ba ma me nwa ba Steffi ya kasa say na program ye tuni din sen and am me kan ya ntine ye be ne say apomu te sen na say apomu te sen kind na boa
yes
apomu te sen ye wa apomu te sen
apomu te sen
na me ni Steffi ya Adofo be brain long years na no steady course now corner me kuma I was build waja it no one way no ye nyina ya dwuma na ye almost the same but on the MC we do kakra because of study me dey man study me my hospital keke now so no adwuma na almost the same field is almost the same field you know me din e dey Kofi Adofo me ko ni abrantia aja masiso me pese mesde ade amasua no so me dey bre amanfo then my friend me nua ba me name no tell me a long time ago or ye doctor because you're a doctor then you say bia obi na di ni ma no but we sua de akohu say adwuma na or ye no tim say was you kwachiri na mema ono wa introduce himself na wa kire mo baby or start free e tin Steph your mo kwa ba platform so apom design
me da si omunia
apom design
yami adom boko
okay ne ma atifo no just a short summary who you are the field that you work and all those kind of things maybe a question be banana mabisa
yo me da si bebre me chia atifo nyina oh yes, so what can you know I mean sure me chia me mami Rose Slaughton special one.
Wow.
Me chia Edo Tika Slaughton family nyina hey.
Beautiful.
Me chia hamburger busiafo nyina me chia me husband so super ye pa.
Your husband what camera actually. Mr. Evans, what story do because ever come that story do that story that you cover with okay me do any more catch up here na sa no man okay I think for the ABC next time me friend don't know we about to do okay it was so
and so na okay you know yes nyame adom me a doctor doctor no so me a doctor of human biology
okay
she say monsieur nipadua no how nipadua no body no eye adwuma how nipa adwene ye adwuma how nipa akoma ye adwuma how nipa de nipadua nyina free oti kosi una amore how nipadua no ye adwuma and how nipa no say ne body ni touch ma na yare ba how no se adwuma ti say obi a doctor of human biology was sua nipadua no how the body works in a physiological normal condition and how it works in a pathological just a yare mu bremu no sanity. Now I'm specializing in immunology. Immunology just say yare ba how na your body na yakopon ama your body no how na your body no react to diseases. That field of study is called immunology.
Wow.
And I'm also specialized in immunodermatology.
Wow.
That is basically your body your skin say obu o ho sabo sen skin bibi atwa no and check out these are things we have if there's an immunological phenomenon about the skin. Immune cells into this is also my area which is about the immunodermatology and the immunology like I mentioned.
I think for immunology name cumulology no but we already know you can't say we can't explain everything so we'll just take it like that and we'll take it from there. So my next question would be like maybe someone is sitting out there and we're thinking okay Steffi, how did you get that kind of idea that you want to study that field that you are, because maybe some of the youth that are coming up, they would like to know you as a let me say a woman and also follow your footsteps. So to do that kind of to study that kind of immunology.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. So growing up, I don't know if we stick to English or we go back to
both. Yeah.
Yes. So growing up in Ghana, I was always interested in I grew up in Ghana, and
Ghana.
Yes.
Was you in Ghana?
Yes.
How many years?
Ghana. Maybe I am a 12.
I was 13 years old.
Wow.
Sometimes.
And see, growing up in Ghana, I was able to say, oh, corella, like pathogen, infectious diseases, so as a growing up, and I was always interested in understanding, I don't know, so very early on, I was very interested in what causes diseases, what are pathogens, and later on I'm okay, see the way nipeduani tiene nema ema yare no it's of interest to me. Until me study biomedicine. London.
London.
Yes,
But now we free Germany call London.
Yes, until me by me because school have.
Because London.
Yes, we come back. I thought we chill munina. Until we Cape Town for until one na me shana enyamiadom. Me free Cape Town. Me call gymnasium San Francisco Gymnasium.
Wow.
And free one me call you can say Brno University. UK.
Okay.
So because she UK bear 7 years.
I can't remember. Yeah,
it was a very long time. So when it was more about biomedicine, said Americano, saying your body no etie, saying na yari etimi course so nti nipa dwene about the brain, they said nipa the cardiology, so nipa koma ho, saying na nipa koma ebo, saying na nipa koma embo ya, what are the causes, what is causing the pathology, you know, so you see anima when you na. And yes, into study biomedicine no. Me UK na miss he said they may read biomedicine and I want to come home na me back to Germany. And I'm by my PhD at University of Lübeck.
Wow.
In the immunology dermatology department. Yes. So that's in the mammy difficult. I didn't start interested started from very little on. Me grew up from Ghana and I mean, I said later when I'm me infection biology.
Wow.
Me study about viruses and bacteria and what
so
causes
you were
diseases.
Really interested
I've
in
always been into this about our health and how can we about the public health awareness. I've always been interested in yapomudimu, then of course yare, saying a bit maybe yare boy.
Okay. Yes. The way she's talking, I think you can understand and you can really hear it clearly that she's from a good field. Yeah. You know, it is not like my field that we know you are on normal business ground, but the way she's talking that pathology, cardiology, all those kind of words that she's using, I think that shows you that she's from a very, very educative field. And at this juncture, I just want to thank our mothers and our parents for giving us the privilege to come to this land to come and study.
God bless you.
God bless you, our
so
mamas.
much.
You know, sometimes we have to appreciate them because things how Ghana being Adofo be would have been farmers or some, I don't know.
And at the end, I'm in time being
you bit my
that's
the reason why we are here, so that what we have learned, we want to give it back to them in kind of appreciation form. So we thank everybody that is out there, and so we'll go straight to or do you want to say something about your personality? I mean, I asked you how you came about doing this studying, and I think people that are out there, I mean ladies that are out there, they'll be watching, hey, I want to be like Steffi. So is it something that was it difficult for you to go on that journey? Because you moved from Germany to London, and that transition, was everything smooth?
Yes, I would say no. There's no easy journey, Studies it requires a lot of work.
Because I can't remember your husband. I mean that terms,
Yes, my husband was
your
living.
Boyfriend,
my husband,
your husband,
Ben.
your fiance.
My Ben fiance was living in Germany, so we were in a long distance relationship for about 8 years. Yes, and I think to study as well and
anointing.
So we started so be papa be na afedie. At the end of course be one more study. Some courses are very difficult. You need determination. You don't need two things. Faith and hope. Don't give up. Some people open the book or maybe the exam they didn't pass and they give up. Put yourself together. And so there's no easy way. Like so papa you got there. Like it's if you ask people from different fields, they can all testify that studying different subject lines are not that easy. It comes with a lot of work. It comes with a lot of determination, that never giving up. And of course, I thank God for a supportive husband. My husband was always by my side. He was supportive.
I know.
And I must say, I have 2
100%.
kids. And I have 2 kids, and despite that, also doing my PhD and with my kids, I quite remember there was a time I'm in the lab. I'm doing, I extracted. I wanted to evaluate human blood. Some cells in the blood. It's called basophils. Some are neutrophils. So I extracted human blood, and I was looking at the neutrophil counts, and then they give me a call from kindergarten. For Dosu, you have to come and pick your son. I'm like, oh my God. So all my experiments, the cells that I've extracted from the blood, after 8 hours they die. And so I have to leave everything and go. So you see, the journey was not easy, but by the grace of God, God, when you start a journey, He's the Alpha and Omega. He sees that you've started it. Wow. It's tough, but He'll see you through a successful end.
Wow. Even what she has said right now, if you can close the interview right now, I'm at peace with it. she's I might say she's a role model, because when I saw you and you told me about your lifestyle and what you are doing, I was very impressed. You are not just a role model for people that are ladies, or let me say women, but also role model for me myself, because you going that far, it also encouraged me and also give me hope that no matter what happens, your downfalls and your uprising, you still have to do whatever God has called you to do. So this is also some motivation for people that are out there that are struggling, that they think that it is over. It is not over until God says it's over. So Steffi has she has been able to climb that mountain, and she's a human being, so you can do it. If she's sitting here with me, then that means you can do it. As long as there's life in you, there is hope. So don't give up on everything that you're doing. So I think we'll go to our interview. We can